You ready? You ready to make a video? You ready to make a video, buddy? All right. Hey guys, welcome back to another quick tutorial with Fun with Guns. Today we are going to go over for some of the newer shooters that aren't too familiar with racking semi-automatic pistols and all that stuff. We're going to kind of give you a quick rundown on how to do that. So we have safety check the pistol. It is empty. You want to make sure you do that. You know, when you're practicing anything, most of you are going to be practicing at the range. But the reason I made this video is because I had a family friend come over today, and she was recently took a trip to the range. She just bought a Glock 19 and she loves it, loves the way it shoots and everything, but she did complain about having a hard time racking the slide, and she was asking me, hey, you know, is there an easier way to do it? And there is a few. So for some of you newer shooters, perhaps maybe you have arthritis issues, or, you know, for any reason, maybe, you know, some newer female shooters that I've shot with have talked about that too, you know, it being an issue racking. So two ways that I can recommend, two tricks that you guys can use is using, in both ways you're going to use your hand that you shoot with, your strong hand, whether it be your right or left, whichever hand you grip the pistol with, you're going to push with that hand, and while you're doing that, you're going to pull with your other hand, with your weak hand. So, you know, trying to rack with your weak hand alone and not pushing, you know, it's putting all that strength into this hand. So, easy way to do it is you can, at most ranges, they want you to always point the muzzle downrange. You want to make sure you're aware of your muzzle, where it's at. So, you know, you can push it and pull it. So you can take the pistol, get a firm grip. You can kind of place your palm here and your fingers here, or with some other people it might be easier to kind of do it almost at a sideways angle and use these two hands. But most people get a better grip this way. So you're going to go ahead and fully grasp that guy, put pressure there, pressure with those fingers, and you're going to push and pull. So you're pushing with this hand, pulling with that hand, and what you want to make sure you do is keep that finger off the trigger, and you let that guy go. The biggest thing you want to do is make sure you have your finger off the trigger at all times until you are ready to shoot that pistol. You know, I'm not an instructor. I'm not trying to instruct. I'm trying to just give a tip. So make sure if you are new, you know, go out there with somebody that knows what they're doing, takes their time with you. Take your time until you're ready to actually start shooting, but start doing some practice dry runs, and you can, you know, learn and teach yourself to do these things naturally, where your finger's out of the way. And so you're gonna take that guy once again, push with your strong hand, pull back with your weak hand, and let it go. And then you're ready to go. So what I also like to do, let's say if you're carrying self-defense, you know, it is most of the time safe to be able to point that at the ground because it's not pointed at anybody. You know, there is the risk of a ricochet, but, you know, you can also point the pistol down, and by doing so, you kind of got more strength, and you can grab it this way with your fingers and your palm on this side, and you can push and pull, and push and pull. It's going to be a lot easier for you to do it that way. So if you want to do that at the range, maybe check with them, make sure that they're okay with it. Another quick trick that some folks aren't aware of that are, you know, new at shooting, if you're interested, is with the slide releases on these semi-automatic pistols. It can be very hard. It's got a lot of pressure, and my family friend was talking about she was talking about, you know, that being so tough to release. So what I told her, instead of pushing down on that, is another way you can do it is you can actually just pull back. You know, whichever way's easier for you to pull back and get good strength on it. You can pull that guy back and just let it go. So you don't have to worry about having to do it that way. With Glocks, a lot of guys, they just recommend doing it that way. It's a lot easier to do a Glock like that. These particular pistols are like that. So, you know, I hope you guys, if you're new and you've been struggling with racking slides, I hope this video helps. But as always, you know, have fun, be safe, and thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.